Welcome to another episode of That Crazy Triangle Guy. Here we are looking at Bitcoin US dollar index on the hourly time frame. Since our recent high here of March 14th at around 73,700, we've had a pullback, rather steep pullback within the confines of this green parallel channel right here. Now we are looking at a potential bottoming out here. And why is that? Well, okay, so where we left off the other day, we had poked through this light blue dashed line here a little bit. And but we've held candle bodies right on it. And so I said that there was a potential that we would come down if we did not hold this, that we would come down possibly to this dashed blue line. There was both center lines of blue channels that we were traveling in since I think the beginning of 2023. But it appears that we've held that and are moving on upwards. Now, since I saw us move upwards here and here, I placed this fuchsia colored parallel channel there. I didn't change the slope because it's a standard channel that we typically travel upwards in when we recover from bottoms. So that is that. Now, and so today we've fallen. I had what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Hypothesized. Is that the word? Postulated, whatever. That we would be traveling up within the confines of this channel upwards to retest the all-time high here, or our previous all-time high at 68.9. So you've tested that several times and fallen back through it. But today it's kind of troublesome because we were falling out of it, but didn't get that dump that you would see when we fell through support that we should have been holding. And as you can see in the hours since, we have been hugging this channel right along the bottom of it and traveling upwards. Now, what I did notice is that I've added this white line here because placing this channel here didn't quite match the wicks here. It's a standard channel, but it's not tailored for this price action here. Now the white line the trend line that I drew touches this wick, and if I can move over, you can see touches these wicks here. We had this fake out here. We had a fake out to where? To this red line right here at 64,541. Which should ring a bell because if you go back here, right there, that's where we wicked down right here on March 17th. Do we have any other? It's probably, oh yeah, and right there as well on March 6th. So that seems to be a key support level there. Now as well, we held this light blue dashed line, center line, as support there. We came down to it here. In fact, on March 5th. And we held it as support here. Probably more times too, I don't know. Anyway, but that's enough. So that's telling me that we should expect, this is the top of the parallel channel that is represented by this center line here, and where we came up to most recently March 13th at our most recent all-time high. This is leading me to believe that we will continue upwards, possibly in the confines of this channel, but maybe we come up and dance along the top of the, try to hold the previous all-time high as support here into next week, and eventually get back up to the top of this light blue channel, which is currently around $76,000. So that's just what I'm looking at right now. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to point out is that while we have been traveling in this green parallel channel here, we broke above it. And when we came back down here to oscillate in our fuchsia colored channel, this move downwards here, we found support on top of our previous bull flag channel that we had been traveling in, closing those candle bodies right on top of it there, although wicking through just to hit that previous 64.5 level. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Let me see. Futures. Futures is now traveling, you know, at the little break they had today. Futures just opened back up. It was trading pretty close to spot, and now it's about $100 ahead. It takes a little bit for it to find its footing here after it opens back up, but still not high. And now it's only 80. It's not far away from spot, which kind of just leaves me wondering if they were bullish, they would be traveling a lot higher than spot, trading a lot higher than spot, and you know, but it just reopened back up. Sometimes it takes a little while for them to see what's going on. So there you have it. The other thing to note here is that when we were moving up, we were interacting with the green line here and this blue line here, which are significant. Those are tops and bottoms of parallel channels that we are trading in. So there you have it. Let's switch. You know what? Let's switch over to I don't know. Well, I was going to look at another chart, but really, there's way too many lines, and we're just on the phone here, so it'd be just really confusing. But now we're looking at total 3 on the hourly time frame. And yesterday, I placed this parallel channel going upwards from our bottom here. Now the points of contact I chose were the bottom here, this top here, and then I placed the center line on this wick and this wick here. And like I said, that's, you know, just kind of rough, just kind of to give an idea of where we should be heading if we are traveling upwards. And sure enough, this is the action that we're following. You can see how we have interacted with the center line here and here and come down to the bottom, and now we're bouncing back up. So this would indicate that we are very probable that we just continue to travel up this channel here. Let's zoom out a bit. What date would that be if we get over there? the end of March. Next week we could be around $1 trillion if the bull run continues here. Could see it's almost a 50% move. Rally on. Let's measure that right here, right now. I guess I didn't click it. Almost a 38% move. What does our candle for the month so far look like? Holy mackerel, that would be a pretty big candle. Wow, that would be a 66% move for the total 3 index for the altcoins in the month of March. That would be pretty big. Wow. That would definitely warrant a pullback in April. Don't know what to tell you. We did get up to this trillion level. Maybe come up to about 840 billion. What would that look like here? That's too much. I don't have anything that coincides with that. Maybe the base of this blue parallel channel, 840, would be about right there. Not seeing a lot. Not seeing a whole heck of a lot unless we wicked up to about 850 and then maybe pulled back once again. Who knows? All right, that was kind of pointless. Like, subscribe. See you next time.